Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Sports, where you get your morning sports opinions. I'm Caleb. Geek's with me. How are you this morning, Geek?
It's definitely early morning
It is
and not the
technically.
middle of the day for me.
It's 12:23 a.m. It's the morning.
Yeah, that's like the middle of the day for me.
Where
I've been awake for like 10 hours.
I know you made me play zombies. It was weird. I had
It
to
was great.
I had to run in a lot of circles.
True.
A lot of them.
Yeah, man,
Anyways,
it's a good time.
playoff baseball. A lot of the
Mariners
rounds.
won.
Mariners won in a 15-inning game.
You know what, man? As long as the Tigers aren't still in it, we're winning. The world is winning. The Tigers and Yankees are gone. The two idiot teams that interacted with the idiot human. So the world is winning.
Palenko had a
Canada's about to be the best baseball team, and that'll be a great thing.
America's favorite pastime won by a Canadian team.
Honestly, I need those narratives because that would only happen with what's currently happening, and I can put the narratives I can push are incredible.
Palenko hit a single to end the game. I definitely mispronounced that name, but fuck it, we've all.
Or hey, Polanco.
Yes, I'm not the baseball guy here. The guy in the baseball.
True,
guy
that's
that I
me.
look at.
Yeah, I totally forgot I had this Mariners hoodie.
You're gonna rock it every day now.
No. I do also have a Mariners jersey, but it definitely doesn't fit me well.
I'll wear
It
it.
doesn't fit me well. It would not.
You sure? I'm a little shorter than
Dog,
you.
my arms barely fit in it.
Close enough. We're like the same size.
But yeah, I have an Ichiro jersey. It's great.
The goat.
Yes.
The goat.
That one I knew I had. I was gonna wear it last time we recorded, but I didn't. And then I just went to grab a hoodie. I was gonna grab a Rockies hoodie, and then I was like, that's not black. That's like navy blue. And yeah.
Rose in heaven.
I also used to have a Seahawks hoodie. I don't know what happened to
I'm
it.
sorry.
Because that's how my mom used to do like gifts when she would travel places. She wouldn't buy like normals, like whatever place shirts or hoodies or hats. She would just buy whatever the sports team was, but she would buy the thing in that place. Like, this is a Seattle Mariners hoodie from Seattle that she bought on a trip to Seattle at some point.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So I have like a Pelicans hat somewhere. Other stuff. But I do have a Pelicans hat somewhere. It does not fit my ginormous head anymore.
You do have a big head.
Yeah, it's quite large.
Pause.
Phrasing.
Please tell me,
Yeah, man.
Did you ever see the Phillies lost? How they lost?
Oh no, I should go do that.
It was hilarious. Bases loaded. Infield ball straight to the pitcher.
I did kind of see that.
Straight to the pitcher. Easy throw to first. Extend extra innings. And the pitcher throws home.
Well, okay, so I understand it. It's kind of dumb, but I understand it. Because you see the guy breaking home. If you just forget how many outs there are, it's a
Yes.
fine idea. Horrifyingly bad throw. Number two, though, whoever that is, I don't know who number 6 is for the Dodgers off the top of my head. But the guy running from third to home absolutely did not touch.
He went
home.
back and touched, apparently.
Okay.
Apparently
So
he did go back.
Okay, yeah, I just...
Because I saw that tweet of... For context, he went back and touched the base.
Okay, because, yeah, what I'm seeing, it cuts before he goes back. So it totally just looks like he never touches home. It's like, go tag him at the airport, Phillies win. That's how this works.
No, they just play an extra inning.
Well, they play the... Yeah, that's fair.
They go, hey,
That's
another
fair.
inning, live at the airport.
Real. Do it. Worth it. We'll get into my entire Philly sports thoughts later, but this could not have happened to a better city. Yesterday
Dude.
could not have happened to a better city.
Dude. That was...
Sorry, Jedi. But fuck them.
Blue Jays beat the Yankees, thankfully. We get Cubs-Brewers game 5 tonight.
That should be a blast. I don't love that. If the Brewers do that thing again where they pretend they're the best team in the league and then immediately lose as soon as the playoffs come around, we're going to have to start having conversations.
Yeah.
Because it's getting a little ridiculous. So, also, just out of spite, I have to root against Chicago.
That's valid. Oh, no.
Shout out Grayson.
Shout out Grayson. I don't know. I'd rather the Brewers win because I don't want the Dodgers to make it back.
The Dodgers are making it. I don't think the Brewers or Cubs has a chance.
I don't think the Cubs have a chance. I think the Brewers are the only team who could pull it off.
I think the only thing that can happen, and I kind of thought this originally, is somebody from the AL could beat them. I'm glad it's not the Yankees because I didn't think they had the bats. I think either way, the Dodgers are in for an incredible series, either against the Mariners pitching, which is incredible. The Mariners just don't let you score. Or they're up against the bats of the Blue Jays, which are just red hot and don't know how to not score. I'm so excited for Blue Jays Mariners. That's going to be interesting baseball one way or the other. Because either the bats are going to stay hot for the Blue Jays or the arms are going to stay hot for the Mariners. And either way, it's exciting and fun.
I mean,
I think...
the last 3 games of the regular season for the Mariners were the Dodgers.
Yeah.
They lost all 3.
Yeah, but that was just immediately after they won the thing. Won the division for the first time in forever. And
yeah, do you know who they beat
I don't
to
think
win
they
the
were
division?
locked in. Yeah, the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough times.
It's fine. We'll never be good. But we get that. Blue Jays, I think, win it all at this point.
Fair chance.
Blue Jays is just hot.
It's fair. I don't know. I trust the Mariners pitching, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Baseball's fun. If the Dodgers win again, I'm gonna cry.
I might actually have to start watching baseball for the final few games. It's weird.
Valid.
Anyways, we also had trades in the NFL.
Woo!
Totally none of these happened the day we recorded the last episode.
No, not possible.
No. Owe went to the Chargers for Gilman.
Yeah, so Adefa Owa from the Ravens. Adefa Owa and like a 7th, right? For Alohoy Gilman and...
Owe
a
for a
5th?
7th, for Gilman and a 5th, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's such an odd trade because the Ravens don't have any good pass rushers. Owa was their best pass rusher, and you gave him up for nothing, basically.
I'm
I'm double checking the exact pass rush stats for the Ravens. I need my NFL Plus to load faster.
Yeah, I don't have the NFL Plus stats. Right now they have 6 sacks on the season.
Yeah. How many of them are Odefa?
Well, Odefa's not on the team, so I'm looking at him.
Oh, well,
He does not have one on the season.
That's crazy.
But I don't think he's playing that much. This year he hasn't even taken half the snaps.
Okay, my shit's just not working. I love that.
He's at a career low of snap percentage. Just wild because he's coming off a 10-sack season.
I'm getting annoyed. The NFL needs to fix their fucking website.
True. But I don't
It's
get
bad.
when your defense has been bad, And a big part of your defense last year was Owa, who had 10 sacks on the year. And you just can't buy us. The only team they've been able to stop is the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I think I've finally. Nope, that's.
But
Stop. Dude, whoever designed the NFL Plus premium website needs executed
real.
Publicly.
But here's what I'll say. You can't. The Ravens, I get Lamar's hurt. I get Derrick Henry doesn't hold the football anymore. You don't trade your guy who was your best pass rusher last year. I'm not going to I'll fact check. He had the most sacks on the team last year. Pass rush stats with sacks are one thing and another, but
I'm getting the actual stats. It's just being slow as the dickens.
yeah, but that's why I'm
going to have to go look at the Chargers now. Whoops.
OA had the second most sacks on your team last year. Van Noy having the most.
Nah. Sorry. Kyle Van Noy at 97 leading your team in sacks.
He had 12 and a half.
I don't care.
And
him having any is a problem.
at this point, let's see. I get Van Noy's also old as shit. He's playing way less snaps than he did the year before for you. You move your other guy. The guy who appears to be playing the most snaps for them as a pass rusher, Tavius Robinson, who could be improving. I don't watch the Ravens because they allow 40 points a game.
What?
What?
I guess the trade breaks NFL Pro because... So confused.
What?
There we go. Okay. This website sucks. Okay.
Yes.
So... Yeah. So his pressure rate... I'm sorry. This is being awful, so it's taking me 10 hours to get there. But what do you want me to do?
Be faster.
I'm working on it. Oh my god. No. Why would you... I'm gonna lose it. I thought I pulled up... Well, I did. It just sucks. Yeah, of guys who actually play, he was the only guy who... His pressure rate was 13%. As the only guy who, like, actually rushes the passer. Because there's Ruben Lowry, who's got a pressure rate of 50% on, you know, a total of 1 pressure, which means he's blitzed twice.
Yeah.
So, doesn't count. Of guys who actually do anything, Odefa Owa was at 13%. Namdi, who's missed a bunch of time, was at 13.4. He was the only guy you had who ever did anything ever.
What was what's Tavius Robinson at by chance?
Tavius Robinson's at 9.3. I'm trying to find that one loser. Ah, yes. That guy that anyone with a brain knew wouldn't be good because he came out of Marshall and was also a piece of shit.
He's been
His
shit.
pressure rate on the season is 3.9.
Yeah.
You just traded Odefa Owa for nothing to give a guy with a 3.9% pressure rate.
There has to be something
More
between
snaps.
Owe and the Ravens. Because he's not playing
No,
much
I think
this
the
year.
Ravens are just dumb.
They
Nobody on the Ravens is playing well because their coaches are bad, their players aren't that good, and morale can't be very high when you had Super Bowl expectations and you've won 1 game. Like,
morale can't be high when you're allowing 40 a game. Like shit.
well, shout out their new defensive coordinator. But also shout out just the fact that, like I said last week, again, Namdi's been hurt, so whatever. But they just don't have the pieces on defense to be that crazy good. And it's showing. consistently. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a really dumb deal for the Ravens, and I think it's a really good deal for the Chargers. They need some help, especially with Khalil Mack down. And honestly, I think if anybody's going to utilize OA well, it is what is bro's name?
Jim Harbaugh or the DC?
Well, no, his DC. Jesse Minter. That's his name. The guy who followed Harbaugh.
Smart man.
Okay. Moving on, though. What's our next trade?
Bengals trade for Flacco for a sixth. Oh, sixth. Yeah, Bengals get a sixth, but they traded. Browns get a fifth. Bengals get a sixth and Flacco.
Yeah.
English.
Look, from the Browns' perspective, Flacco served no purpose anymore. Because you're rolling with one of the two young guys from now on. Because if you bench Gabriel, you can't go back to Flacco.
Yeah.
You just can't. And then if you give Shador a shot and you decide to bench him, it still doesn't make sense to go to Flacco. It makes sense to roll with the two young guys. Fuck it, we ball. Outside of that, the Bengals, I don't think this does that much because their O-line is the problem, and Flacco still can't move. And his skill set won't utilize T. Higgins and Jamar Chase that well anyways. I stand by. The correct answer was Russ. If you're just taking a shot on an old guy.
Think there was a few answers that were better answers who would have been available all over the league.
Sure.
I think you could have made a play for Stidham in Denver.
Maybe I understand not wanting to roll with Stidham because that feels like Browning.
That's fair.
A guy who's never really been good. Maybe he had that run of like 3 or 4 games where he was good. But Browning did that too. So.
Like there's Zach Wilson in Miami.
I don't think Miami would have moved him.
I don't think so either.
Tua's too fragile.
Just trying to think of who's around the league.
I don't maybe Anthony Richardson, but Zach Taylor's not developing him. That doesn't make sense for the Bengals.
I think there's only a few places Richardson should go that would make sense.
Sure.
As far as a fan wanting to watch Richardson succeed. Because I still think he could be good.
Sure.
Cincinnati was not it.
No.
I'm trying to think who else could have been available. You won't be going to be available.
I mean, fuck it. Carson Wentz down there somewhere.
Malik Willis. Maybe?
No. I don't think the Packers would do that either because Jordan Love gets injured sometimes. Again, you have to look at this from the team trading guys away. Realistically, the options were Flacco or Russ. Or Jameis, but I'm not going to talk about that loser. So it was
that's why I
Flacco
didn't
or
bring
Russ.
him up.
Yeah.
Because I will say, I have said that would have been the guy I would have gone for in the sense of having fun with Chase and Higgins.
I still think Russ would be more fun.
I saw. Did you see that throw the other night?
Man, coming off the bench in the third quarter and having to make a throw and not making a good one doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm always going to hate on. Why not call the Seahawks and see if they'd be willing to move Locke?
That's interesting.
I was like, I swear the Seahawks have a backup. It's Locke.
Yeah, Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, see, they might have been willing to move Locke because they have Milroe.
Right, because they have Milroe. Yeah,
that
that's
might have been a fun one. Because at least you know Locke can play NFL football.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the highest level of Burrow, but you're not going to get a Joe Burrow. And Locke can at least move, so having no O-line will... Even though...
See, we say all this, and then Flacco's going to go ball out and be like, yeah, fuck you.
I think the O-line issue is a Zach Taylor issue in that offense.
Maybe.
'Cause
The Bengals have more than one issue, and I don't think Flacco's going to cover enough holes.
Because Orlando Brown unironically gave a great answer to what's the difference between blocking for Mahomes, Lamar, and Burrow. And his answer was, with Burrow, we just drop back and have to pass protect. There's nothing to help us.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard, rep after rep, of you're one-on-one at left tackle against Highsmith, Watt, and the Miles Garrett, like, against guys who are not exactly easy to block one-on-one.
Yeah.
But Burrow's not fixing this for them. It's just Flacco's not fixing this for them. I mean, hell, I don't even think Burrow could help the Bengals that much this year.
Yeah.
Ready for the last trade?
Yeah.
The last trade. Why did I lose the page? It was the Jaguars get Greg Newsome in a 6th, while the Jets get Tyson Campbell in a 7th.
Yeah.
That's a trade.
So, like, I don't think either team was. I think Newsome and Campbell are similar level players.
Yeah.
But they do different things, and that's what each team was trading for. The Jaguars need a real outside corner.
Yeah.
The Browns could use someone in the slot, in the nickel. These two are perfect for that. Now, if Newsome ends up in the nickel for the Jaguars and Tyson ends up outside for the Browns, burn both these organizations to the ground. But I am assuming they traded for the strong suits of these players, and it was just as much as we do both like these guys, the other team needs that fit more, and so this makes sense. That's my brain waves on it.
Here's how I feel, and I could be really weird for how I feel on this trade. I'm a big believer in, if you're winning games, why change something that major up? And I feel like trading the guy who was arguably your corner 1, even though, yes, you're just getting a guy who fits your scheme more. The defense has been doing what they need to do. I mean, the Chiefs scored 28 on them, but that's Mahomes still at the end of the day.
I think. Let me double check this.
And your pass defense has been
hard.
really good.
But I think Newsome on the outside, allowing Jordan Lewis to move inside instead of also being outside, and then the mixture of Jerry and Jones and Travis Hunter as your other outside corner makes more sense. Instead of you are stuck with Jordan Lewis out of position, Jerry and Jones and Travis Hunter swapping. And yes, Campbell's really good in the slot, but Lewis as your nickel is better. Not than Tyson Campbell, but Lewis as your nickel with Newsome outside is just better.
I'm just always going to be a sucker for.
No, and that's fair.
Why
but I believe in improving your team where you can.
I believe
that's what they've done.
Why mess with good mojo? You're 2 times allowing more than 21 points is to Mahomes and Burrow.
And, well, Jake Browning.
Okay.
And you know who would have solved some of that problem? Greg Newsome. Instead of having Tyson Campbell in the slot guarding Andre Yoshevitz, maybe having Newsome on Chase would do something.
Maybe.
I mean, you still have to double him, obviously, but, my point is, their best corner was never on the best receiver previously. That now changes. Is Newsome fucking Derek Stingley? No. But he is more than serviceable as you try to, as we've noticed, ramp up Travis Hunter to play more corner. That's what they want.
That's what, yeah.
Now. And that's what they should do. He should be playing corner with some special packages on offense.
Yeah, I don't get the 50, trying to go 50-50 there.
No. Make him play mostly corner, put him in at wide receiver sometimes.
I don't give a fuck if it's the biggest tell in the world that you're passing the ball because Travis Hunch is in the game.
Or, I mean, even if you don't do that, that's also a cheap way to give him offensive snaps that don't matter. Put him in on run plays.
Yeah, just
that way it's not an automatic tell. Yep. Just run it the opposite way. That way he's still basically on the sideline, but he's getting the snaps, and it helps for later in the season because then when you bring in Trav, it's not an immediate, oh, they're passing. It's I don't know what the fuck. It's we should guard this side against the run, and then if they pass,
Yeah, and then what are you going to do when the one time you're like, it's late in the game, Trav, get in there, and you run at Trav? After all you're seeing the president of, we're just trying to give him a snap without killing his energy.
There's options here. Options here.
And finally we had Thursday Night Football.
Ugh.
Where the New York Football Giants beat the Eagles.
Oh, man. What have they done to my beautiful sport? So, the Eagles suck.
That's what I took away.
And I think I'm still putting 80% of it on the offensive scheme. But that other 20%, 15% of it's going to go on Jalen Hurts. I'm still giving A.J. Brown 5% of it because run your fucking routes. But also, Jalen, you can't miss that throw to Devonta twice. You can't miss it twice.
And someone made a great point after the Giants game I saw on Twitter. They're one non-blocked field goal away from 3-3.
Yep.
They only scored 24 points on a bad Cowboys defense.
Yep.
That everyone scores on.
Mm-hmm.
They were not good offensively against Kansas City. Their defense just won them that. And
which is crazy because their defense has been playing like garbage.
Was the Rams game the one where McVay said he fucked up on the call?
No. Well, he said that in the game against the 49ers.
It was 49ers? I can't remember. But I don't remember what the takeaway was, but it's one of those, we talk about them being dominant until the cookies crumble and we can actually look at hey, this is what's happening.
I was going to say, it's this issue of when you look at their roster and the players that they have, you assume dominance. And I think you have to, especially as a team playing against them, you have to assume it's the Eagles on their best day.
And you look at
the Eagles have not had their best day.
You look at their 4 wins of Dallas, Kansas City, LA, and Tampa, and you're like, 3 of those teams are Super Bowl contenders. And they beat them. One score games, but they beat them. You don't look at how they beat them. You just look at, we beat them. It's the... Right. Someone said they feel like the Chiefs last year, but that's what they were, except the Chiefs had Mahomes to actually go win them the game.
I was going to say, that's your belief that was easier for the Chiefs is, yeah, they're winning these games, and it doesn't feel like they should. Yeah, but it's Mahomes, so they're gonna. Like, that's just how the Chiefs work. I don't think Jalen Hurts is at that level as much as I love Jalen Hurts. He's not that level of quarterback, and he is not playing well this year. I do think the biggest issue for the Eagles isn't just that Saquon's having a down year. It's that they're not using Saquon.
So that Rams game?
Yeah.
Blocked field goal, touchdown return.
Yeah.
So they've won two of their games just off blocks and couldn't score against
What other one did they win off a block?
They beat the Bucks off blocking their game winner.
Right.
And returned that one for a touchdown also.
Huh. I don't remember that. Weird. Okay, but it's because I don't remember the Eagles. Like, they are the worst team to watch. It's like, in that sense, it is like the Chiefs last year because it's not fun to watch them play football. That offense is atrocious, and that defense doesn't do anything.
See, never mind. Apparently, I was wrong there.
Okay.
I was wrong there.
Yeah, I could have swore the only one they won off of was the Rams.
Could have
because
sworn
it
I
was
saw
returned
the
for a
Bucks
touchdown.
one was too.
They probably blocked a kick in
They-
that game. Oh,
they
they
blocked a
blocked a
punt.
punt. Yeah. Yeah, I do hate that this game has people talking about Jackson Dart like he's incredible. He didn't do anything, man.
It's Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah. Cam Scatterbo legacy game. That's it.
I like what someone said of Cam Scatterbo's about to have one of the most legendary 3-year runs in football.
And then have to retire because his brain is mush.
Yes.
I saw somebody say that 30 for 30 when everybody's talking about that 3-year run, but then how they like couldn't have a conversation with him anymore when he was 27. That's gonna hurt so bad, but that's gonna win an Oscar. And it's like, you're right.
Yes.
You're so right.
Cam Scatterbo's just run is. He's the example of the NFL overthought this guy, while
Yes.
not overthinking him at the same time. Because he's the player I think a lot of people expected him to be.
Yeah.
I said coming out, I don't think this guy's gonna be your. I didn't think he'd be able to be a true lead back that we see as an elite back, because
Right.
we think
He still
explosive plays with elite
Yeah.
backs, and I'm like, but you know what? He's not gonna get more than 5 yards. He's not gonna get you less than 3 yards, though. He is always gonna find a fucking way to get you a few yards, and he'll break off a 18-yard run here and there. Nothing more than 20.
But that's it. I was gonna say he's not breaking it that crazy. It'll be like 20 yards, and you're like, whoa.
Whoa, Cam! Who let Cam out the bag?
Yeah.
But
The Giants' defense is really good. I don't think their offense is as good as it pretended to be in this game.
no.
I think a lot of that is also on the Eagles. As always, Vic Fangio's a fraud. I'm going to keep saying that because I keep being correct.
Fangio has the same.
He had one good defense one time.
Fangio has the same issue with Ray Phillips. It's really good for a year or two, but then people realize what you're doing, and it's so easy to just pick apart.
It's tough because people realize what you're doing, but he never changes it team to team. I guess maybe they just can't figure out the players because there are certain things where guys are their own player no matter what the scheme says. But the Eagles defense does not move me.
They don't have an edge rusher.
Well, as Miller yelled at me about, they have Nolan Smith, who's pretty good.
Pretty good as an elite.
Right. It doesn't matter. He's pretty good.
What has Nolan Smith done this year?
Something probably.
0 sacks on the year.
Yeah. Hey, you know who else has 0 sacks? I'm pretty sure. The guy who got picked like 3rd overall, 2nd overall.
Abdul.
Yeah.
I think he got.
He doesn't
one.
do anything.
He has been.
Did he get credited with one? For probably no reason.
He got a half sack against Washington.
Okay. Yeah, man, he's been annoyingly quiet. Nobody wants to talk about it. But this is my least favorite thing about the internet currently. Abdul Carter, who I said was just worse Dallas Turner, hasn't done anything. Dallas Turner has like an incredible pressure rate and is constantly involved in games, but he's a bust and is bad. It's like, but he's better than Abdul Carter by every measurable tool, including just watching football.
This has been. It was Nick Wright who said it about Cam Ward.
Love that guy.
Said it about Cam Ward. He's like, man, he's so lucky he's the number 1 pick of this draft. Because any other draft pick number 1, we would be talking about how bad they've been playing like crazy.
That's fair.
But Cam Ward has avoided all the talk that every other number 1 pick has. He's like, imagine if Caleb Williams came out last year and played like this to start.
Well, the thing is, Cam Ward is getting this excuse made for him where like about his receivers.
They're getting open.
But then he also gets bailed by his receivers and nobody can like it's weird. Yes, his receivers have been dropping the ball. So did Caleb's last year, but he didn't get this excuse. The reason Cam gets this excuse is because there were no good quarterbacks in his draft class. And apparently there weren't that many good players in his draft class. That whole draft class is a mess right now.
I'm looking at the first
Genty
round.
has been good,
Genty's
but only
been good.
only if you're smart. Because if you listen to the fantasy guys, no. But did you see the stat? It was like 2 weeks ago, so I'm sure it's changed.
He has more
But did you
rushing
see
yards after contact than total.
Yeah, he had 145 yards after contact, but 143 total rushing yards. That's ridiculous. You can't tell me that guy's bad. You just can't.
So I'm looking. I can't remember I need to look at everyone who's been drafted, who was first round this year.
It was Abdul Carter. It was Mason Graham. It was Genty.
Cam's not been bad. Travis Hunt has been good.
Yes.
But Travis Hunt has been.
Travis Hunter hasn't lived up to the hype either.
They're easing him into the hype.
Fine.
They're building him into what we all know he will be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Abdul's not been good. Will Campbell's been good.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot about
Will
Campbell.
He started slow, but as he's gotten more live
Mason
reps,
Graham is also slowly starting to get better, even though he started off really bad.
Genty's good.
Yeah.
I don't know how Membu's been.
Membu's been awesome, actually.
I don't doubt it.
Incredible. And it's a little annoying.
Tet's gonna be great.
Tet has been weird because he has all the highlight plays, but
Can't.
Wide receiver 1 in this class is actually being wide receiver 1. I said it. I was right. Nobody's surprised. Emeka Egbuka is probably just currently the best player from this class. Shocker, when you're the most refined at every part of the football game, you're really good. Who would have thought?
It's 1 and 2 is close for me.
Who's 2? Who's the other one? Oh, that's fair.
Warren's the only name I would argue because as a tight end, he's been.
That's fair.
Kelvin
I'd
Banks
still give it to
solid.
Emeka, but that's fair.
Banks has been solid.
No, he plays for the Saints, so bust.
I don't know how Colson Loveland's been.
He's been he hasn't been bad. He just there's a lot of mouths to feed for the Bears.
Yes, and that's gonna hurt them.
Yes, and obviously Loveland's not out there when it's blocking time, and Kmet has earned and continues to earn more reps in the passing game. Burden's there's just a lot of mouths to feed. So he hasn't been bad, but if you looked at it from is he worth a top 10 pick currently? No. But that's not really his fault. That was a weird pick, and and that's not a shot at the Bears. Loveland's a good player. He could make sense. The issue is you have 4 other guys who can fill every role he does.
I think there was more
it just doesn't make sense.
Logical picks for them there.
Yes.
And a more logical tight end for what the role Loveland's been playing.
No, Warren in that role would be dumb.
Mikel's barely playing, but I think they're playing the developmental game with him.
Sure.
Tyler Booker's been, I think, solid for the Cowboys.
I have no idea.
Don't know about the Cowboys. Kenneth Grant's barely playing.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren's been fantastic.
Yep.
I don't know how Jalen Walker's been.
No clue. It's the Falcons defense. So
he has a sack on the year, so he's doing better than.
I'm pretty sure that was the Vikings game, so that doesn't count. That entire defense had a sack in that game.
Walter Nolan has been
no clue. I haven't heard anything about him, but maybe he's been awesome.
I don't know. It's hurt.
Okay.
That's why we haven't heard of it. I was like, why does college stats pop up? Shamar Stewart's Bengals defense just sucked.
Yeah.
Gray Zabel, yeah.
No, he's actually been really good. There's just a lot of issues in Seattle still.
Yeah. Emeka's been great.
Yep.
Jade's been great when he's been on the field.
Sure.
They're just easing him in.
Sure. They shouldn't, though, because if Riley Moss is ever on the field again, we should execute Vance Joseph.
I agree. I want get Johnny out there. Death, taxes, and Riley Moss and Alex Singleton allowing a catch when we need to stop.
Oh, ridiculous.
Derek Harmon's been solid.
Yep.
Hampton's was great before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Golden, Green Bay's a mess.
Yeah. Green Bay's offense is atrocious. And they have 7 wide receiver twos.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, Golden.
Donovan Jackson.
He was awesome. And then he broke his wrist. So he'll be great when he comes back, but he's been one of the few highlights of this first round of the draft when everybody told me he was going to be bad. So, and he was good without Darisaw. Imagine him and Darisaw. Ballers.
Dart's been a serviceable quarterback.
Ugh.
I said serviceable.
I know, but still.
He's been the best they've had at quarterback this year.
I don't care.
James Pierce has been decent. Malachi Starks has been on a defense that allows 40 points a game, pretty much. Tyreek Williams, I have no idea. I don't watch the Lions.
Yeah, no clue.
Josh Connolly, I don't know. I don't watch the Commanders. Jaden got hurt. That's the fun of the team.
Yeah, maybe it was Connerly's fault.
Maxwell Hairston, I think, has been solid.
He hasn't played.
He hasn't?
No, knee injury.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The same knee injury. He's not back yet.
Gian Campbell.
We're preying on his downfall.
Campbell's been great.
Except for when he's not, which happens a lot.
Every rookie.
I dare you to go dive into his all 22 from the Giants game.
Bad.
Oh yeah.
Could he not tax Cam?
He can't do anything.
That's fair.
In that game.
Josh Simmons has been okay.
He's been really good.
Has he?
The Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs.
Oh fuck! Why did
he's not?
I read the wrong team as pick 32. That's why.
Oh, so yeah,
I read the Cardinals.
Awesome.
I read the Cardinals. And I'm like, their tackles have not been good this year.
No, Simmons has been sick.
Simmons has been awesome. Yeah, no, fuck. I just said, I read the wrong team. I was thinking Cardinals. I was like, why the fuck would the Chiefs have pick 32? But yeah, not an underwhelming first round class, but that happens. The time will add. Anyways, you have anything else, you geek?
No.
No? You sure?
I was really hoping, but I don't think I got anything else.
Anyways, to everyone who watched, good morning, have a good day, and thanks for watching Sunrise at Sports. Sports at Sunrise!
You messed it up in the intro, too. I just didn't want to say anything.
Of course I did.